I love to drink. I want to be a man that drinks like brown liquors and smokes cigars. When it comes to alcohol, frankly, I'm kind of a pussy. I like fruity-ass, girly drinks. Get you fucked up, tastes like candy. Sex on the beach, tequila sunrise. My favorite one's called a dirty soccer mom. It's vodka mixed with Capri Sun and a couple of orange slices. Tastes like candy, gives you a ton of energy for the second half. I thought I could drink a lot till I met my wife's best friend. My God, this woman can drink. She just had her first baby. She didn't drink for the entirety of that pregnancy. So I was like, you know what, you haven't had a drink in 9 months. Let's see if you can still handle your liquor. And my God, could she? It was like she was drinking for 2. It's very impressive, this woman. The problem with this, though, is she also wants to breastfeed. And you can't get drunk and breastfeed. It messes up the kid, but there's a simple solution. You get drunk, you pump the milk, you dump it. It's a classic pump and dump. But this lady will not waste alcohol. If she gets drunk, she'll pump it. But then she'll put it in the fridge, use it later to make white Russians. Yeah. They're very strong at their house. So's the cereal. I used the wrong milk, got drunk off Fruit Loops at 9 a.m. It's pretty awesome. July's a big month for me. I was trying not to drink for a while, but this is a month of celebration for me. 2 anniversaries. First of all, my 2-year wedding anniversary was July 17th. It's a big one, thank you. Made it 2 years. Everyone's surprised by that. A bigger one, though, not bigger, but it's still big. My wife's not here, so if she heard that, she would be pissed that I just said this was bigger. But 1 year ago, on the 15th, I got these teeth. Yeah, thank you. These are new chompers, and I'm so happy, because the old ones, they were a shit show. If I could paint a picture for you, think meth mouth, but none of the meth. I had all the damage and none of the fun. So it's sad, man. Having new teeth, it's changed my life. I'm happier, I'm more confident, but I feel weird calling my teeth new. Because I got them in Mexico, they could be used. I'm not gonna lie, when they popped them in, they kind of tasted used. I was like, ooh, these are caliente. Did I order the elote teeth? Because these are delicious. At one point, my whole mouth was numb. I'm like, is there still cocaine on these? Doing gummers, getting very excited. I had to drive down to Mexico to get the chiclets. Yeah. I couldn't fly. I get super, super sick on airplanes. I'm talking projectile vomit. I passed out. They've landed an airplane early because of me. So for all of our benefits, I drive if I can, but sometimes I gotta fly. And on those rare occasions, I can only afford to fly on the shittiest of airplanes, like Spirit. Oh, anyone here take that bus in the sky to get here? If you've never had the pleasure, I can describe it to you. The experience is basically like hitchhiking in the air. You get on board, someone stops you. Whoa, 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 buddy, you know the rules. Cash, grass, or ass, no one flies for free. Old school rules. I chose ass, he was pretty gentle. Only gentle part of that flight was that co-pilot. No turbulence with that guy. Spirit is such a broken airline that it costs more to fly a bag on these airplanes than a person. On Spirit, your shit's worth more than you are. You want to come to Las Vegas from anywhere in America on that shitty yellow plane, $40. You want your shit to come along for the ride? $90. I just need to see where my bag is going. The luggage area on Spirit must be immaculate. They must have bottle service down there. We're all up in coach paying $9 for a Snickers. Our bags are under us getting free caviar and champagne. I'm so embarrassed to fly on Spirit. If I take an Uber to the airport, I lie about the airline I'm flying. I won't admit that shit to a stranger. It's like, what do you need, pal? Like, look at me, United all day. Then I'll take that walk of shame to Spirit with my $90 bag behind me. Spirit sucks so hard, 2 of their gates in Las Vegas are at the Circus Circus. Yeah, you can board from the Adventure Dome. I have seriously bad luck when I fly, too. Last time I flew, I just did a show in Arkansas. They still pay us in cash like it's a drug deal. I don't understand why it's illegal to get paid to tell jokes, but they pay us like it's illegal. So I had a wallet full of cash, like $500, something like that. I lost it on the airplane. I've never been so sure that I would not get an item back in my entire life. No matter who found that wallet, they were keeping that shit. Didn't matter if it was the passenger or the pilot. I think the pilot found it and quit his job. It's like, holy shit, $500? Fuck this place, I am out. Oh man, as I drove through Arizona to get to Mexico, I saw something I did not know we had in America. This really caught me off guard. Arizona has a gun store where you can rent a gun. Yeah, renting a gun, that blew my mind. Like, I need a gun, but not for long. Nothing suspicious about that shit. Like, don't worry, I'll be right back. And that gun will be spotless. Not a fingerprint or a serial number on it. What is that transaction like? Yeah, I want to rent a gun. How long do I need that gun for? 4 or 5 people? Days, slip of the tongue. So I said it was my 2-year wedding anniversary. I met my wife here in Las Vegas on Tinder. Yeah? It's a fun way to meet your wife. It's also weird. You're supposed to go on there and find commitment-free sex, not a lifetime commitment. So my wife and I are currently in the process of suing Tinder. Like, we're happy, but we didn't sign up for that shit. And I mean we. She was on there looking for the same casual sex I was. When I met my wife, she said that her goal was to ride a dick carousel. That's the woman I married. Wanting to ride a carousel of dick. And I ground that shit to a halt. I will say though, when you meet your wife on Tinder, you find out quickly if you click sexually. And thank God we did, because like normally, like I'm pretty vanilla the first few times I have sex with someone. I don't really throw anything out too crazy, but I had a feeling with this one. So the first night, I'm like, yo, I'm gonna throw a little bit of dirty talk and see how she responds. She threw that shit right back. I was like, woo! I'm gonna have to put a ring on this one. Because that is the way to my heart. A dirty talking female that's good at it. And I gotta specify that because you can be bad at it. I've had exes who were awful at talking dirty. I like that they tried, but it was awful. It threw me off my game. Like, women think, oh, you'll let anything out in a sexy tone, that'll work. Nope. I listen to the content, the words. If you're not trying to fucks up my game. My ex-girlfriend, we were having sex one night. That's what it looks like when I have sex, by the way. It looks like a choo-choo train, but trust me, it feels like a fucking freight train. We're going at it. All of a sudden, she glances back at me. It was the year of the dog in China. We were celebrating. She yelled out, John, do not stop until you come. That's when I stopped, completely confused. Like, what? Usually that's what I do. Call me selfish. I go till I blow every time. Ever since the first time, I come every time. It's what I do. Like, what else do you want to yell at, babe? You're like, oh yeah, I want you to sleep until you're not tired anymore. Drive until you reach your destination. Eat food until you're full. That's how I finished, by the way. My last girlfriend before I met my wife was also my first black girlfriend. And I'm going to leave you on this. This girl, she also taught dirty. But it was like no dirty talk I'd ever experienced in my life. If I could sum this up in just one word, it was terrifying. It scared the shit out of me. Because in my life, maybe I've been lucky, but white girls have always yelled out very encouraging stuff to me in bed. Like, John, you're so big. You're so much better than the last 5 guys I was with. My wife said that one. I really appreciated it. But my black girlfriend never allowed encouragement. She yelled out threats. Terrifying threats. One night we were having sex. Freight train in her. All of a sudden she yells out of nowhere. She goes, John, I swear to God, if you get yours before I get mine, I will rip your dick off. I have never been this scared in my entire life. Had I been wearing pants, I would have shat them. And I believed her too. She had 5 screaming orgasms that night. That was almost 3 years ago, and I still haven't come. In case it's still too soon, I'm not risking that shit. My wife's like, John, you never finish. Like, it's for the best. You guys have been awesome. Thank you very much. My name's John Hilder. Have a great night.